This is Uncut Podcast hosted by Ada and Nelu. Today, we're going to be talking about those babes, those young girls, okay?
Yeah.
I feel like they're usually young, but anyways, those young girls that will leave school, go to their boyfriend's house, cook fresh pot of soups, like fresh pots, not pot though.
Exactly.
Pots of soups, like cook 3 soups, put in the freezer for him, make stew, put in the freezer, clean his whole house,
Wash
his clothes with hand, I might say, because the
Yes.
men cannot afford the drying machine, or the washing machine at this point. So, because they're all still students or whatever, then wash his clothes, take care of him, carry him to go and even barb, buy him new clothes on their way.
Yes, so some
as
people,
well.
yes.
Buy him new clothes,
Buy him
and
gifts.
then on Sunday go to church and pray for this man and forgetting to pray for themselves. All in the hopes that this man, this young nonsense man, will marry her.
Yeah.
Okay. And I say young nonsense man because see, there are men that these are the things that are important to them, and it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that is even weird, the weirdest to me, the weirdest part about that thing to me is people that after having sex in the night, in the morning they wake up, they now hold hands and pray.
After fornicating.
After fornicating. Because anyhow you want to twist it, it's not fornication.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
You now wake up, hold hands and pray.
So that they will deem you a good
Yes,
woman,
then on
a
Sunday,
prayerful woman.
It's on Sunday from his bed. You're arriving at church, to go and take up microphone as
Thanksgiving.
choir mistress.
Say, God, thank you for granting me safe journey to Port Harcourt, to Lagos. Sister. But basically, today's conversation is about women that do too much for men in hopes that these men will marry them.
Yeah.
By doing too much, I mean cooking, cleaning, taking care of them. Like, you're doing too much. And
Trying
these
to
men are not
impress.
even doing anything to impress you in return.
Yeah.
They are just existing, and you're doing everything for them. You're being their mother, their sister, their wife, their daughter, their everything
their house
at
help.
once, their house help. And they've not even put a ring on it. And they'll probably not even put a ring on it.
Yeah.
Because if that's the reason a man wants to marry me, then I don't want you to marry me.
Thank you. Trust me, you don't want such a man to be your
Yeah, like
husband. Yeah.
if it's because I clean, I cook. Shabi Cardi B said, I don't clean, I don't cook, whatever. I don't know
Let me
the
tell you how
song.
I got this
Yeah. Do you get, like, if you need a man to marry because you clean and cook, you don't want that man.
Yeah.
You actually do not want that man.
You know the sad part about all these things, a lot of men, like they always say, men know who they want to marry, okay?
True.
Some men leave you and allow you to do these things because they just need you around to be helping them out. They don't want to marry
Yes.
you.
But they're enjoying the help.
Yeah, exactly. They're getting free help. If they wanted to marry you, they would have made serious indication that they want to marry you, maybe like go and see your parents and stuff like that. A lot of men are getting all these things for
Or
free.
even put
without
a ring on
wifing you.
it.
Yes, now.
It's as simple as just
Put
putting
a ring.
a ring on it.
A lot of men will just be doing, you are being a wife already, you're not married, you're not paying anything on your head. You are saving him money for a housekeeper, you're saving him money on food and stuff like that. Why won't he allow you to do all of that? So at the end of the day, you are just slaving yourself and then he will not leave you. Maybe from fornicating with you on Friday, on Saturday he will go for his wedding.
Do you understand? It's like it happens. And it's actually quite sad that a lot of women feel like they need to do these things.
Yeah.
They need to be this way. They need to cook and clean for a man to want to marry them. Because
It's how
this
we are
man,
raised now.
these men, it's almost like, we're raised that way. They're not looking past these things, this nonsense, because these things are nonsense. All of us should know how to clean. All of us should know how to cook. All of us should know how to take care of kids.
Yeah.
If you're a man and you don't know how to take care of kids, don't have kids.
Exactly.
You're not having kids for your wife to do the
take care
job.
of, yeah.
You're not getting married for your wife to take care of you forever. Who is taking care of the wife? Do you get what I mean? I blame our parents, right? We always blame our parents on this channel. Yes, on this.
Yeah, when we blame them, like I said, when we blame them,
They should blame their own parents.
Because
Because it's almost like it's how we were raised.
Everything was always do like this because of your husband. You know you're going to be married one day, so you have to be like that. You know,
cook
that
for
one day
your husband. Take care of your husband. Do this for your husband, which is so sad. Like, it's actually so sad. And this is like, I'm very, very passionate about these things, like the unfair treatment that women receive in marriages. Because why should I have to do everything to please a man?
Exactly.
And in return, the man is not doing anything to please
me.
you. Like,
and again, the sad part about this raising women in that way, the sad part about it is that those are not the things that even sustain a marriage.
At all. And it gets to their head, like you said before, like when women are asked, what do you bring to the table?
Yeah, exactly. They always think it's sex, it's body, is
beauty, this, like home taker. This,
because men too, that's what they want.
Yeah, they don't think outside it, but they don't think far. They don't think about the values they bring, the their character, their what's those other things, personalities. Like they don't think that
their
far.
Outlook to life.
Yes, and how they can contribute to the family positively. It's almost like, oh, I'll take care of you. I'll cook every day. I'll clean every day. Oh my God, you're just a help. Like, yes, it doesn't make sense. And that's saying giving it different styles. They buy it or they get it for free from any other place. So sex shouldn't even be what you bring to the table. Neither should it be cooking and cleaning. You should be more than that as a woman.
You can't sustain a marriage with just either finances alone or looks alone and beauty alone.
Or cooking and cleaning alone.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, I think both parties have to just sit down and look for more in a partner, because even some men fall for that nonsense
of the cooking and cleaning. Because it feels like that's why women are still doing it. That's why they're still. Let me even say quick story here. I remember when I was still dating my husband, I came to see him. I came to visit him, and this man actually did not even say, "Let me wash plate." Oh, yeah, they come my house. So like,
let me arrange my house. Let me clean.
So he did not. I mean, I came. I did not come to somebody's house to cook and clean. We had fun. We enjoyed ourselves. But I still left with the whole house dirty, the kitchen dirty. I piled up my things on top. And another thing is that those are things that were intentional. I was intentional about.
Yes.
Because I don't want, like, I knew he wanted to marry me. Like, he was ready to propose at any moment. And I don't want to have to impress you for you to want to marry me. Do you get, like, I was so intentional about that. I don't want you to have to marry me because I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm doing. No, I'm not going to do that. When I marry you, of course, it's my house now. Like, we're going to be living together as husband and wife. So I'm going to keep my space clean. I'm going to keep my house clean. So that's very different. So it's not like we shouldn't try to impress anybody. I didn't even cook. I didn't do anything. When I'm hungry, babe, we'll go and buy food.
Exactly.
We'll come back, we'll eat together, then I will still dump the plates there. Because, like, if the man did not care enough to, not like he didn't care, but he would just be himself. Like, he just didn't wash plates that day. He he would wash it another day.
Whenever he wants
so he was
to,
being himself. So why should I come and not be myself? Because again, I don't like washing plates.
Exactly.
So today I don't wash plates. Like, I have people that do that. So why should I want to or have to pretend so that man would deem me fit to be his wife, or wake up early to clean the house? God forbid, you guys. Even to today that we are still married, I still don't do those things. I've never liked doing them, and I never really did them. I've always had cleaners and stuff. From immediately we got married, that's when I got cleaners. Like, it's not even new. From time to time, when I have plenty hands around the house, I'll say, okay, they will pause. But I've always had people to do that. So why should we have to pretend just to prove to these men that we are worth marrying? I feel like it's so bad, and a lot of women need to drop that mentality. And any man that is marrying you only because you cook and clean for him, it's not the kind of man you want to marry. It's really not.
Because me, when I was dating too, I had the same mindset. In fact, those things I liked to do naturally, because me, I won't like to stay in a dirty environment. But because if I do it in your mind, you are going to think I'm doing it to impress you. I will not do it again. Okay. Even through the time I was dating my husband, I never cooked for one day.
Not one.
I don't really like cooking.
You know, we talked about it recently. My husband cooked for me first before I cooked for him.
Exactly. Same here.
But let's clear this now. You know they cook for me again.
No, that one it has ended now.
But then, like, the first, like, he was the first one to cook for me. One stew that he cooked with turkey, I remember, and soft chicken. It was so soft. It was turkey, I think, but the meat was so soft because that's how he likes his meat. It was so soft that it pieces in the stew. Like, I remember it so
overcooked.
much. Yes, overcooked. That was, but it was nice. But now, tell my husband to go and cook. Nelu, now you know I don't like cooking. You see,
I don't even bother telling my husband, because I know that even when I tell him, you say, don't worry, I'll cook for you. That day will come one day. Before we leave this earth to come.
But I like the fact that at least
he knows who he married. Yes,
and because they knew better then than to expect you to cook and clean before they married. They saw past that. Like, because if you use that, I did not cook and I know for married to today.
Because do you know what I used to tell women sometimes is this: men know who they want to marry. Okay. You don't have to go to his house to prove that you're a clean person.
At all.
If he comes to visit you, or if he has seen you, if he has seen your space, he knows that you're a clean person. Like then when I was in school, if you come to my room was always sparkling. But if I come to your room, I'm not going to try and make your room sparkling because you are a man, I'm trying to help. I'll tell you, your room is dirty. Clean your room now, arrange your room now.
Like, this your room is dirty. Like, I'll go back to my room.
Yeah, exactly. Like, arrange your room now. What's all this? I won't come and start doing this for you. I won't come and wash your clothes for you. You know, even till today, I don't wash my husband's clothes. Like, he's the one that actually washes my own clothes, okay?
Yeah.
I've never liked, I've never really been the kind of person that will always can carry someone's clothes and start washing. No, I wash my own clothes if I want to wash them. But right now, he likes washing clothes. Is his hobby, you know. So he's the one that's happily doing his hobby. It's his hobby. We have a whole setup, laundry setup here. So it's his hobby. He's one doing
and he keeps adding washing machine like two is not enough.
Yeah,
we need a third one.
Thank you. So it's his hobby now. So at the end of the day, imagine if he had married me because I was an expert washer.
Yeah.
And then now I don't even like washing. I hardly wash clothes myself
because
now.
It backfires.
So what now remains? Exactly.
It backfires when you're trying to impress with something you know that it's not you.
Yeah.
And talking about your own case now, like I'm going to use my sister Choma as an example here. I'm sure she's watching. I hope she's watching or listening. Like, I'm sorry, but your husband can cook better than you. Okay. It's been established. We know that. And Emeka cooks so much better than my sister that he won't tell her, it's okay, don't cook it. When I come back from work, I'll cook. And he's a doctor. He's actually a very busy person. He'll still come back from work, cook the food, and then they will now all eat together. Yeah. So imagine if you still married wife because she wants to, or if you were trying to impress somebody like Emeka with I know how to cook. No, exactly. It's not even going to impress that person. Like I don't even think there's anything we should try to impress anybody with. The man should know how to cook. The woman should know how to cook.
And if you're a man watching this or listening to this, Emeka now, he did not die as he cooked for his wife.
And he has still not died. They've been married since 2008. Mm-hmm. They've married since 2008.
And they're happily married. Happily married.
14 years this year or so.
Thank you. Yeah. So nothing spoiled. So if you go and cook for your wife, or if you're better cook. And he's still
today, 14 years later, he still cook the food.
Exactly.
If you're better cook. Mm-hmm. Nobody said it's only women that can cook. And women, please, stop
There's
trying
more
to
to you than being a house help, like I keep saying.
Yeah, stop trying to impress this man. Yeah. If it's your job and it's your face, I'm like this man now, before they married you, they used to pay someone to do the cooking. They used to pay someone to do the cleaning if they couldn't do it themselves, or they were doing it themselves. But now they expect you to kill yourself over
do you know, I have this story. If she's listening, sorry. Anyway, I'm not calling your name. So, but if you're listening, sorry. Let me just tell your gist because anytime I remember it used to bust my brain because she was gisting me that I have a friend that was gisting me that when she was dating her now husband, because all these complaints came later on when things started unfolding in the marriage. Said, but back then, and I was not like, okay, you caused it now. Imagine dating a guy, right? That he's working and all of that. You're in school. You leave school on Friday. You branch market. You enter flight though. When you now get to Port Harcourt, you branch markets, buy things, get to his house, cook Friday nights, cook throughout Saturday, cook on Sunday, then you will now leave. He'll be bringing his friends to come and eat though.
God forbid.
Then on Sunday, you will now...
He will be bringing his friends?
He'll bring his friends now. Yes, not for all. That's what she's cooking throughout now.
On top girlfriend?
On top girlfriend. That's what she's cooking throughout. Then Sunday, you will now pack your bags and leave. You have done cook work, you have done cleaner work, you have still, greased this bed a bit, you have, and then you now go back to school and start continue your suffering in school. Nobody's cooking for you, nobody's cleaning for you. You're now back to work. As in the weekend, you should have used to rest and enjoy yourself. Because I remember when I was dating my husband, anytime he tells me he's coming to visit me, I was always like, wow, opportunity to rest. Like, we'll eat out, stay in a better place and all of that. It was opportunity for me to rest.
Because when you're married, nice, let's save money, children. You're not
you're not flexible like that again. Yeah. So I don't understand that. And again, like I keep saying, the men too that are even falling for that, like, or using that as what is it to vet your wife? Mothers. Like, thank you. They're looking for nannies.
Yes, I blame their mothers. Their mothers, and some of these men, they've seen their mother do this all these years, like always.
It's almost like the mothers. Fathers. It's not even blame their fathers and their mothers actually.
Well, because our fathers and our mothers.
Because the fathers too did not teach them how to be better men. They saw what,
and they learned from what they were seeing. Their mother always serving their father. Always cleaning, cooking, like her whole life was just to serve her family, not having time for herself, not like being true to herself. So it's like a lot of women have lived their whole life till today, still serving their husbands.
They serve husbands, serve children. Till you die, you're serving your children, and most times it's the male children they are serving.
The female will help them cook and eat, but they will still serve the male ones.
Serve the male ones, like.
To me, I can't wait to get cook. I'm getting a cook. You know, past this year. And I thought by the time 12 of us wake up, we'll just walk down to the dining, relax, raise our legs.
Yeah.
They will serve us food. Because why should I have to always do? I want someone to serve me.
Exactly.
Do you get like?
Do you know? I think I was just seeing you how when me and my husband, when we first got married, he didn't really want the help. Personally, so I never wanted the help because I didn't like another person in my space. So me, I didn't want him, so he didn't want. Okay, and we were fine. No, we were normal. Okay, until the kids came. Yeah, I had one kid. I was a stay-at-home mom. Then I left my job, so I was still fine. I now got pregnant for the second child. Okay, I was like, I'm not fine again. No, I need the help. Mother was still like, no, he doesn't want anybody in the house. Doesn't need the help. This one, he will do the work. And in fairness to him, he's very hardworking. He likes to do the work. He will do the work. At some point, I said, no, I don't even want you to do the work. Will we die if we wake up and the house is clean?
Do you understand?
Will we die, wake up and food is made?
See it as employment.
Thank you.
You're employing them. You're helping their lives. You're giving them shelter. You're helping their lives in so many ways.
For money that is not even worth your time. Like if you check what your time is worth, like
everybody's time is what's
a certain amount based on how much you earn. Basically from your job. So if you divide how much you earn from your job by how many hours you put in, that will give you, what your hour is worth. So is it because of how much that is what somebody's home wants? Yeah. That you will now spend time. Yeah, no free time. You're always stressed out.
Because after you do the housework, you still do your real job. You still take care of the kids. So much to do.
There's no time for that intimacy between husband and wife. People are not angry with each other. You don't know that anger is coming from the fact that
one person's overworked.
And most times it's the woman.
That's another thing that happens in marriages, that happens to women, because you've made yourself look like this perfect caretaker, cook, mother, wife, always taking care of everybody. You never really have time to take care of yourself. And it starts affecting you, your mood, your everything. You become bitter and angry. The marriage will still not work at the end of the day.
You're still not happy.
So, and another thing, one example, another thing that people do, I've heard that people do is, I know one person there that used to do it. Anyways, all these men that will say, I only like fresh food. I don't eat food that enter fridge. I only like fresh soup.
That's the one that.
And these girlfriends or not wives, these girlfriends will be going to their boyfriend's house to be cooking fresh food on a daily. Oh, Jesus. Whoever caused us to please forgive us women. Because it's not normal again now. Yeah, it's not normal.
This is madness.
It's madness. Like, and these men are not trying to impress you. After you do all that, they'll not tell you thanks for coming, give you 5K transport.
Thank you.
So
if you want to pay, he wants to pay a
cleaner, a cook, and everybody that did all the work you did, he's paying so much money. You're not giving 5K transport. So what is not the point? For marriage. I think the problem here is just that marriage. That importance of marriage. Marriage is not all that. I keep telling people. It's that importance on marriage and the kind of wives that women believe men are looking for.
Yes. And for women, you trust me, you don't want to marry that kind of man that you think you don't want to marry him, because at some point it is not going to be sustainable. Do you know I keep saying this.
I already said at this my stage now, it's not more sustainable. I buy food now more than I cook food. Do you know that?
Exactly.
It's not sustainable. I don't want to spend every waking day thinking about what my family will eat. And now it's not more just husband, it's children and staffs and other people.
Exactly.
Thinking about what people eat. Some days when I'm in the mood, like yesterday, I finished work there. I cooked. But today I'm not. So it's not sustainable. That perfect.
I
can do this. Homemaker. I can do this. Homemaker. I can make fresh food every day. No, I say I'm getting cooked. And again, I cannot wait.
Like I was trying to say, maybe you're 20, 21, 22. You're young. You think
active.
You're active. You're strong.
Your body is still.
You're used to this. I mean, you just came from your parents' house where you are doing all the work.
Yes.
So you think you can sustain it. Trust me, sister. You cannot. Listen to me. You cannot sustain it.
Another thing that happens when these women are now older, it's too late.
It's too late.
Some men will not tell you, I don't like eating outside food.
Yeah.
Wait till be outside. My food is outside food to somebody, but I used to cook for people.
Thank you. Exactly.
So some men will say, I don't like eating outside food. I don't like eating food that they bought. Okay, sorry. Come and cook it, sir. Please come and cook it. Because that whole I hear this earring. Thank you. I hear people say that and it doesn't even make sense. My earring fell off, so I'm just going to keep it here. It doesn't even make sense. Like, which one is don't like eating outside food?
You don't like eating.
But you go for wedding events,
they'll give you food, you chop.
You see, some men are just brought into this life to suffer their wives.
What of wives that?
To just oppress people, because it's not normal.
And because the women too allow it to an extent.
It keeps going.
Yes, because imagine women too that wake up in the morning, you get your kids ready for school, you prepare breakfast and prepare lunch and pack for husband, pack for children, then you dress up and still go to work. It's not like when they all leave, you now sit down at home and chill. You will still go to work. You will now come back. You will now prepare food again for children and husband. Husband will just be there crossing leg as per the Lord and Savior of his home, the King,
You're doing so
the King
much
of his
work.
kingdom.
You're doing so much work. Like, some men are so inconsiderate. Men need to change.
Exactly.
Like, men actually need to change. Like, I've heard of examples where husband and wife are working the same job. The wife will be the one to get kids ready for school, cook for everybody, pack lunch for them, like Adese just said, do everything. Why the husband will go to work early? Then I'll come to work late. They'll be querying me, why are you always late? But the man could have helped out and both of you make it early. But no, he's the king of your kingdom. He will stay there and you do everything. We need to stop slaving ourselves
and again,
for this
I'm not
man.
even against you being the king of your kingdom. Be the king of your kingdom.
I'm the queen as well.
I'm the queen.
Let's
Thank
be
you.
kinging and
So
queening.
go and bring slaves or peasants.
Yes,
or whatever you want to call it to do the work.
Uh-huh.
Don't turn me to your slave, okay? If you know that you cannot eat food that's stored in the freezer, whatever. Okay, go and pay somebody.
Yeah, because like these people that we pay to do these things, right? By the time they do their work in the morning, and then we'll start working, husbands will go to work, wife will go to, then they rest. They get rest time.
Exactly.
But you as a woman trying to do it all, you know, sometimes you're even still breastfeeding, new child, postpartum this, you're battling with
Even
this,
if you're
engagement, like so much stress, and you still have to do all this. Women, please do better. Stop going to your boyfriend's house to cook, because now there they begin.
Exactly. Now
Did
you've trained him. You've trained him.
Yeah. If you're watching or listening, did you do that? Especially if you're watching, because you can leave your comments down below. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this conversation. Let us know, like, as a woman, did you do this? Did you visit man? And were you cleaning and cooking for the man?
And did it make him marry you? And when he married you, have you sustained it?
Yes.
Have you continued in that light?
Yes. If you're married for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, like, have you always been cooking? And are you still cooking and cleaning and doing these things that made you marry this man? And also, like, is this something you're going to teach your children? And also, if you're still doing it, are you happy?
Yeah, are you happy
doing it? Because I feel like at this generation, we need to really do better raising, especially our men. Because women, to be honest, we've always been raised well enough, at least. Especially our men. This is one thing that bothers me so much. Because I have boys, 2 boys. One is going to marry Adese's daughter. Okay. So, like, I have to raise the person. When Adese will say, my son will not marry her daughter. So yeah, Kobe's going to marry Eva. I'm just putting out there. But anyways, you guys let us know what you think.
But you know, there's something you just said now that I feel will make another conversation.
What was that?
Why is that our mothers, a lot of mothers, raise daughters to do things that they themselves we are not happy with
doing? Yeah, right. It's another conversation, though. Yeah. Like, you get brain. You guys, let us know what you think in the comment section down below, and we'll see you guys
in the next one.
Yeah. Bye.